I can't stop talking about this. I can't stop thinking about this. I can't stop looking into this. Nightmare troubles my heart, troubles my mind, shook the foundation of my soul, my soul, my soul. How can this be? This white word lies. How can this be? This white word lies everywhere, every place, every day, everywhere you go. Lies, lighting all, lies, carries all, lies, breathed into all. Why? Oh, but why? Why? Oh, but why? Why? Oh, but why? This is a war against humanity. This is a war against humanity. This is a war against humanity. The Christian says Messiah died on Friday. Lies. The Christian says Messiah raised on Sunday. Lies. Islam said the Most High have no soul. Lies. Quran says Judas goes to the cross. Lies. The civil ruler says they can bring the world peace like the Christian says. Oh, Sunday is the day of rest. Lies again. Islam said Friday is the day of eternal rest. Lies, lies, lies everywhere. Yeah, whoa, whoa. Lies everywhere. Lies, lies. Oh, Pierre Santa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. From Friday to Sunday, no 3 days. From Friday, yeah, to Sunday, no 3 nights, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, no 3 days, hello, no 3 nights, hello, no 3 days, yeah, yeah. This is a war against humanity. Truth, you know you are all I need. You know you are all I need. You are the one I'm in need of. Oh, come to my rescue. Just come, oh, to my aid. Oh, come and walk me through. Please come, come, come. Lies that declare war against humanity. Yeah, yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Truth, come to my rescue. Come to my rescue. Come, come, come. This is a war against humanity. Everything lies. Everything lies. Thank you, Abba Yahuwah Elohim, for your divine truth that brought me back to you. Thank you, Abba Yahuwah, my eternal husband, for closing the door of the broad way against me and opening the door of the narrow way back to you upon me. I love that. thank you, Abba. Hey, for you are the only reason for life. And without you, Abba, life is so worthless, meaningless, useless, and empty. But with you is a call for eternal peace and joy of mind. I love you, Abba, and I also thank you for your eternal breath upon the lifeless ones, the sons and the daughters of your eternal kingdom. I just love you, Abba. For you said, I shall know the truth, and only your truth is going to deliver me from the bondage of lies. Thank you for you have perfectly done that, for standing strong here among your people. I just love you, Abba. Greetings, family. Greetings to every one of us. Hope we are doing great today. As for me, I'm getting bigger and bigger and bigger in His love. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All right, now, family, here we are in the heavenly court room of Yahweh with this powerful message titled for you and me, John C. Suleiman, the notorious false prophet's prophecy before December 31st, failed. Nothing happened. What are you going to do about this? Nothing absolute happened. I wept. Though I'm not surprised because I know it's going to turn out to be this, to be nonsense. But what are we saying? Nothing happened. Everything silent and empty. Hannah, where are we going to? Where are we going from here? Like I always love to say, it's not by sensational, emotional, radiation burning, personal now. But by the real last adjective, we want to put a sunday between the biblical Messiah and the unbiblical Messiah, between Yahushua HaMashiach and Pork Jesus Christ from the pit of hell. That's what we always do over here, to let you know that these are two different deities, to let you know that these are two different kingdoms, to let you know that these are broad way and these are narrow way. What are you doing about this? What are you going to do about this? Isn't it the first time of him prophesying a lie? Isn't it the second, third, fourth? No. It has become a part of him. You're not doing something about that. So this one is not a call for you not to say, wait a minute, what is going on? So this one is not raising alarm before you. So this one is not letting your antenna to grow into the sky and begin to question what is going on here. So you're taking normal. You say, doesn't matter, they are here, maybe, really? What is the nature of prophecy? To be precise, what is prophecy? Prophecy simply means a man or a woman, because the office of prophet is also the office of a woman called prophetess. That is a man or a woman that is getting a direct word from Abba Yahuwah, from the heavenly, that is speaking the mind of Abba Yahuwah. Now when it turns the other way around, that's why it's being called false prophet. That is, you are getting a word from a fallen deity, a demon that brings about fire, a demon that ushers a eternal fire. You are bringing his mind, you are bringing his word, you are bringing his heart desire, you are bringing his dream, what he lost for, to humanity, and said, thus sayest, really? Now, what is the implication? That is dangerous game. That is spiritual dangerous game. That is not giving you wrong identity. That is not giving you wrong address. That is not giving you wrong ways to follow. That is not leading you through the broad and the wide gate of destruction. That is why it's so dangerous. Prophecy means to tell you the mind of a deity, the desire of a deity. Oh, now this sadness my heart that people is not seeing it the way I saw this. So dangerous. Okay, let me not be using my word, but sometimes I want to talk to you like a brother. I want to talk to you like a sister. I want to talk to you like a family. Let's talk it over. I bet your word said, come over now. Let's reason this together. Now that this prophecy failed, what are you going to do? You said it's normal? All right, now before we keep putting in the word of Abe, you want to validate this very title. I want to play the video once again. Let's hear this and ponder over it and say, let me be real. What is going on here? Maybe you have forgotten. Let me bring the prophecy back to your remembrance now. Horrible Shandaya. All right, let me say this and then it makes me cry. I'll be done. I will tell you what I did. This year in this country, all right, something will happen. Something will happen in this country before 31st of December. Wait. Put your ears down. Put your ears down. Send it out. His agent, but still to no God avail. God is going to humble all right, certain parts of the country. Okay. I will talk more than that. God is going to humble. He's going to make them quiet. Quiet. Something will happen in a part of this country. Together. In a certain part of this country. Okay. You will see it. Iroko will fall. Oh. So by you there. Please. Oh, I so by you there. See what I'm not saying, no. Okay. There is something that people will enter quiet. Everybody will just be quiet. Everybody will just be quiet. Only God could have done that. Only God could have done that. Only God. Only God. So, this is a prophecy. The timeline is. This prophecy. The so timeline is so short. Yeah. Today is 6. 24 days. We have 24 days to go. Where? Anybody who tells you, there are people that tell you, pray, I've been praying. Shut up! Thunder strike you, man. Yeah, what's mighty name? Oh boy, what are you going to do about this? Now, Nigeria has 36 states. And if choose one state, even though it doesn't tie the prophecy to no event, even though it wasn't specific, but he gave you out a prophecy from a deity. He spoke the mind of a deity. He disclosed the mind of a deity. A deity spoke through him. You see me, see, Justice Suleiman just display witchcraft before you. This pure witchcraft. Fly in daytime. It was under the ocean of a spirit. So what spirit is this now? This guy was under he was prophesying. A deity was speaking through him. He was under the ocean of a demonic movement. A devil was speaking through him. I said that today is 60. I'm going to do something that's going to make one tribe, one state among 36 to be quiet. In fact, I'm going to humble one state. I'm going to humble one tribe. I'm going to do this. All of them is going to be quiet. And they're going to know this is my finger. They will know and will talk about it. This is not man's doing. This is my dealings. They're going to know I did it. Come on now, family. Let's be real. What happened? From that December 30, from that December 6th until December 31st to this 5th, nothing absolute happened. So you're going to take this for a ride? You're going to take this as a joke? You're going to take this as normal, something that is normal? You're going to flash your face away from this? So you're not going to question the spirit. I knew the spirit. That is what we want to do. Are you not going to be, you're not going to test Jesus and test this bastard? John Sisule Ogun? All right now, come on. It pains my heart. I was into him before. Like I said this in one of my videos I did recently, that I returned back to him forcefully. That's what I said there. I was once into him. I also left him to go for another subject. So now I return forcefully back to him. I'm going to tell you what I did. That could be now on your Monday, the day you call Monday, the second day of the week. No, excuse me, first day of the week, Sunday night. I was so grown. I was troubled severely in my spirit. I said, come on now. When I heard him prophesy another prophecy, I said, so this man, he don't even care that he failed. This guy don't even bother that his prophecy, it didn't come to pass. It's not verified. So this man could even sit down and shut up for a second and say, who worked on me? Who gave me this prophecy? He feel no remorse at all. He keeps saying, oh no, that nonsense. I wept that day. I will tell you what I did in my prayer and the vision that I saw. So before we say that, before I narrate that, let's put in our scriptures to validate the title. The prophecy failed. The prophecy failed again and again and again and over again. It failed big time. This one is so loud. But you say you are not hearing the trumpet sounding. You say you didn't hear it. It's just normal. To me, it isn't normal. To me, it is spiritual dangerous game. This is just a game. These people play game with your eternity. These are the people you trust and build to your salvation on. You said this one is going to lead you unto eternal rest. When I see people die on Facebook, they begin to say, rest in peace. Really? What peace are you speaking of? Peace just come like that. There's a job you need to do in order for you to live in that peace. First of all, let's put in the word of Yahweh. Deborah, best known as the Deuteronomy chapter 18, verses 20 through 22. But the prophet which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or that shall speak in the name of other gods like Jesus, other gods, okay, even that prophet shall die. And this is the most reason why Jesus said he destroyed the law. Because assuming I did it spiritually, that's what I'm going to tell you now. I did a very dangerous prayer. I've never done such prayer in my life. I'm going to tell you the prayer I did against Johnson Sulema and the answer Abiyawa gave unto me. 21. And if thou say in the heart, how shall we know the word which Yahweh had not spoken? Listen. 22. When a prophet speaketh in the name of Yahweh, if the thing follow not, that is, like this prophecy, we also, like I said, I have many of his, that one makes me cry. This man keep prophesying. Like I said, indeed, this man is prophet of Baal. Prophet of Baal prophesy from morning way down to the evening sacrifice. Even though they see they are false, even though they see their prophecy is not coming into reality, they still keep on prophesying. This guy not too well that he prophesied a lie. A devil spoke through him, but still keep on prophesying. Or did that also separately. So when I look at it, many prophecies, this guy is it's like a mad person. It's like he's running a race with people. It's like they are doing prophecy challenged. The thing is falling out unspeakable, unstoppable. I say, wow. With that hunger, I go on note in my prayer and I lay a course. Because this is what the royal law says. If you prophesy a thing that doesn't cut, you must be put to death. Now, he said number 2 is going to become number 1 because Jesus once did it. When I also look into that prophet, I say, what kind of madness is this? That is a thing that doesn't follow. If a prophet is prophesying a thing that does not follow the scriptures, because Abayawa put the state and the ministry, he put asunder. He put asunder and said, this one be on your own because this is a worldly system. There is a leader over there. You don't bring that into, the prophecy of Yahweh. Prophecy is to edify one another. Is to build one another in the ministry. That's the core of prophecy. That's the nature of prophecy. Prophecy is not meant for unbelievers. Now, It's made for believers. Okay? It's made for believers, not for unbelievers. So those are the things that doesn't follow. He prophesy for unbeliever. The number two is going to become number one. The number one is Islam. This one will win. Jonathan will win, and or Jonathan lose. This and that. All his prophet, they are complete nonsense. So that doesn't follow. So that one and it doesn't follow. Okay, let's see the second criteria of how to know what Yahweh has spoken. It's how can you know when a prophet is prophesying? How can you know the word that Yahweh did not speak? It said number one, if the word doesn't follow. If the prophecy is not from the Bible, drop it. It's a false prophet. Let's see the second one. No, come to pass. That is the second one. If a prophet prophesy and that prophecy could it come to pass, like the one we are listening to, that one breaks my heart because it was so loud. But people is pretending as if nothing happened. Just taking nama and say it is the way, it is their lifestyle, it's normal. But to me, it isn't. So if it doesn't come to pass, you see the other criteria. Nor come to pass. That is the thing which Jehovah had not spoken. But the prophet has spoken. Okay. That is the word Jehovah has not given. So now who gave? It is the devil. So see me, see you. This guy was just flying in broad daylight. A demon was just using him to minister. Now I will still put one scripture. Let's go to the New Testament. So like what we just said, this is the thing. Yahuwah have not spoken. Then who gave it to him? It is the devil. So let's go to the New Testament before we start. Before I narrate the swear, what I did, in fact, is so dangerous. Because Slema, you know how to play games. All right, and there is a payback for that. All right, we are in the New Testament, the New Covenant, or rather the renewed covenant. 1 John chapter 4, verses 1. You know all these scriptures, but you just take it normal. I read. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are from Yahweh. That is what he said. He said, if a prophet prophesy, and that prophecy doesn't follow the word of Abba Yahweh, test that prophecy. Like they prophesied Donald Trump is going to win, the other one will not win, Joe Biden will win. He's so confused. That isn't the prophet of Yahweh. No, it doesn't follow. Listen, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are from Yahweh, because many false prophets have gone out into the world. What are they doing? They were sent out for you. They are being sent out to you with a devilish, wrong address message to mislead you, to get you out of the narrow way and to put it into the broad way. Because he said the devil knows his time is so short. How now? Jesus, the player, I tell you, some people still never know. The time when he tried me, Yahweh give him a dirty slap. Jesus, the player, through all this notorious effort. Okay, now that we are done, let me put that vision because we're also running out of time. So this vision came unto me when I begin, because I begin to see some people, they were so, they were in a bitter state like myself. When I begin to hear him prophesying, people now begin to insult and say, just shut up this man. What is it? So I was indeed troubled. And also saw some people still calling him father. When I was doing this my message or even the one I put out recently, a guy just came and said, are you not afraid to be talking about this man? Where this man has been through, the places he has entered, and the notable people he have contact with. You cannot in this one say, just shut up. Let me hear words. What is that for? We are talking of Bible. You are talking about worldly things. A word. He knew president. Have you ever been to president? You know Donald Trump. Do you know Donald Trump? You know right. What kind of, are you mad? I swear for him also. We curse, we bless. What is your problem? These days, Abba Yahweh said in this word, he's going to use the weak things of this world to fool this one that said that they are wise. Like Goliath, he has what it takes to win the battle because he was called a man of war right from he has never lost no battle. He was a man of war right from his youth. He has never lost no battle from his youth. Okay, but who did Abba Yahweh used to disgrace him? A teenager with just a whatever stone. He knocked him out of the way. So that is how he uses the weak things of this world to fool them that say that they are wise. What is the meaning of that? You know, right? Are we talking about you buying private jet prosperity? We are talking about eternal state over here. Get out of here. I blocked him because you're not getting it. Don't bring worldly things, to me. Let's talk about his faith prophecy. And who gave him that prophecy? They will just run out of it. They can't handle. Now, that was on Sunday night, first day of the week. As I was about to go to bed, had my divine fellowship, I was unnerved. Because that is what the royal law says. I prayed, Abba Jehovah. You see, this may say false prophet. And this is the reason why Jesus Christ said he destroyed the law in order for him to keep, covering up. This he is a false prophet to keep deceiving people. And I said, okay, Abba Jehovah, we can't stone him now. Please, you yourself do the stoning. I cried, I prayed. Stone this man right now. Stone this man with your judgment in your mighty name. As soon as I was done with that prayer, I was on my note, I put on my dress, I go back, I sleep. I slept off. Now, all of a sudden, I found myself in his covers. I just slept off. I found myself in his coven called church. And I didn't went through the front door, but I passed through the back of his church into that coven called church. So as soon as I just entered from the back door, and I saw John C. Suleiman coming down from his demonic altar with 3 heads. It's first time I'm seeing that one person with 3 heads. When I saw that, I saw him from his back because it's like he was walking through the exit, and I entered through the back door. So I also asked Abba, why did I walk through the back door and not the front door? He said, yes, that is the person that knows somebody's secret. You knows what is hiding in his back. You cut him from his back. You know the devil in his back. He's showing his front as a sheep, but in his back is a wolf. So that is why I enter through his secret from his back. Like what I'm doing now, this is how I enter from his back. I didn't go to his front or to his ministry. I call him first. What I'm doing now is from his back. But it's going to be hot when he turn back to reality, to Jehovah's judgment. So right now, when I saw it was having 3 heads. I said, one body with 3 heads, a 3-headed person. I've never seen that. Jehovah said, yes. I said, He said, this is satanic trinity. And that blew me off. I said, really? When he said, this is satanic, he said, not this. He said, he is satanic trinity. I said, Joseph Suleiman, he's a satanic trinity. So when I just called his name, then he now knew somebody is, monitoring him. Somebody is after his back. Therefore, he not turned. That is why he heard my voice. When he turned, what did I saw in his face? This was dreadful, but I wasn't afraid of it. So when he not turned, hey, Joseph Suleiman, 3-headed person. Satanic Trinity. Joseph Suleiman said that when I said that. So he turned around, he wanted to come and attack me, to fight me. I saw a mighty hand with a flaming sword and draw a battle line. And as he put that sword on the line, he wrote on the ground with that sword and said, don't cross over to her. Don't touch her. Don't cross over to her. He now stands still. Therefore, they are now saw his frontage what it contains at the back was three-headed person. So dreadful. Look at whom human beings die with. Satanic Trinity. Now, what did I saw? When I turned his face, and I saw his right hand was still this very face. Was still this very face was so horrible. And his left hand was a dog. And his head back because now begin to turn around. From his shoulder, that's where the head lies. From here, that it was normal like this. But from here, neck up was fall now. The head now begin to turn around like the vision of Yehukanah in Revelation chapter 4. And I saw right hand now was this face, and left hand was a dog, and the head in the back was a goat, and the head in the front. Kama ribu kabosi kayade rima hantalabe nerikosinta labe o ribos kalabe inorokoshinta labe, the frontal head in Arabasende rikos klimahanta labe, the frontal head iborodosindaya rima hantalabobos klimahanta labe sandelebo, the frontal head was a snake with two heads. A snake with two heads. That is what he wanted to use to attack me, because that is what you're going to see here. But on this side, it was donkey. On this side was a dog. On the back was a goat. Now, I want to begin to break them all to me, the functioning of those four heads. Christianity. Now, it said the one in the right hand face, that is what he's portraying to people to see. Wolves in sheep clothing. The other three parts, the frontal one that has a snake, but two head snakes. He said with one he will attack you, and with the other one he will heal you. That is why the one he attacked, that is why he was coming to attack me. Assuming he attacked me, nobody can heal me but him also. I will look for him. I will go for him and he will heal me with the other of the head of snake. With one, he's going to attack you. And with the other one, he will lose. All the miracle he's doing, though not only him only, Abiyawa said that snake that has two heads rested upon every Jesus Christ pastor's head. They are the one to attack you. And they are the one to solve your problem. If Justice Sulema attack you, TB Joshua cannot heal you. Until you locate Justice Sulema. Because that attack came from Johnson. If TB Joshua attack you, Justice Sulema cannot heal you until you go to TB Joshua. He said every miracle worker, Christian pastor, that devil resident in there. That is why the miracle is called a lying miracle. We are coming to that, although I'm running out of time. No, okay, that was the snake. So the right hand face, that was Johnson himself. That is what he's using to deceive people. You will be seeing him as a normal human being. No, the wolf side, that is what we are disclosing over here. Now the right hand side, what was the left hand side? What was the dog? He said that was why he feel no shame. He don't have no shame. Even though he's so disgraced wide world, this man don't feel no shame. If he don't have no shame. That is the character of the dog in his left eyes. Now they've got eyes in the back. That is the foundation of them. Matthew 25 have it. The goat empire, the goat ministry. Daniel also have it. Daniel have it. Daniel chapter 8. The first Messiah that was also having two heads, the large and the little horn, that came to take away the daily sacrifice and now ushers in Babylon. He said, these are Babylonian prophets. The prophet of Baal. Then Abayawana went ahead and said, say to me. He said he is the most polluted and devilish among all Jesus Christ pastor in the four corners of the earth. He said this guy, John Cicely Destruction, is the most corrupt and most devilish. Because first time seeing three heads and four heads. It's first time. That vision was horrible. But I wasn't afraid of him. He said he is the most corrupt. And this man will just be lying, see me, see you. He don't even have no shame. He don't even have no sense, of regretting. Look at what they are doing to him. Look at what he did. He have no shame. That is his dog face. I'll see something under this heaven. Now, in order for me to put on their fetish miracle, I would like to put in this. So, there are a lot of scripture. Should I title this part 1? Is there any need for part 2? I only have 12 minutes to go. Jeremiah 14:14. Then Yahweh said unto me, the prophets prophesy lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spoke unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision, and divination, and a thing of naught, and the deceit of their own heart. This man want to make name by all means. He want to be recognized. He want to be on top of other of his colleagues, the people he came to meet in this prophecy. He want to be on top of them. That is why he will be doing more of his nonsense prophecy. You see this one, pure lie, failed. You see? So Jeremiah, let me also put that down. Now I'm not going to read it. Let me just put it in order for us to do the other miracle, the mystery behind the miracle. Jeremiah 23:16. Okay, let me see. John said, don't forgot, oh, amacha. Sulema, don't for light, oh, amacha. Inago fi come agelo, amacha. I'm the false prophet, oh, amacha, Sulema. Don't for light, oh, amacha. Chelsea don't forgot, oh, amacha. He no go fi come agelo, amacha, eh. Amacha, oh, amacha, eh. I'm you are gone. Jeremiah 23:16. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. They speak a vision of their own heart, and not of the mouth of Yahweh. You see that already very clear. You can keep reading. So let's go now. I want to do one. So you can also take it from verses 21 to 20 through 27. No room to read that. Now I want to do one. How, if it were a really nothing. Don't quote Jonah for me. Let's do Jonah. We'll do Jonah. We'll do the prophets. Not that they lied. Jonah never lied. Jonah professor. Okay, let's put some. Please read Jonah chapter 3. Okay, I want to read 4. But it displeased Jonah exceedingly, and he was very hungry. And he prayed unto Yahweh, and said, I pray thee, O Yahweh, was not this my saying, when I was yet in my country? Therefore I fled before unto Tarshish, for I knew that thou art a gracious Yahweh, and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and repented thee of this evil. Jonah said he wanted that because it now looks like he prophesied. Like what happened? That he was like, go and speak to Nineveh, all of you in 3 days now. I'm going to finish all of you. So what happened? Jonah actually turned the whole community back to Yahweh. Because they believed Jonah was a prophet of Yahweh, and they believed whatever he said is from the throne or the mind, the heart of Yahweh. He spoke the mind of Yahweh. Where Daniel releases, Jonah releases this prophecy, included the king. 3 odd days. They were all on dry animal, beast. Everybody fasted. So they now repent from their wickedness. And Jonah was still expecting, I bet you want to kill them all. I bet you want to say, what a minute. These people repented. Can I still kill them when they stop this? Jonah said, hey, therefore you now make me a liar. Because you told me you're going to finish all of them 3 days time. You're going to make that community like Sodom and Gomorrah. And you refrain from that. And this was the reason I wanted not to go. In order for you not to make me a liar. So why did I include this? Jonah did not see the progress he make. But rather, Jonah now began to think people is going to be calling him false prophet. For you to know how bad it is for you to be labeled a false prophet. But when you read it, you will see it was the mercy of Yahweh that put stop to that destruction or that genocide he wanted to bring upon the city of Nineveh. But Jonah couldn't see it was a blessing for actually people to believe your word and repent. He now begin to see in his own side. People is going to be calling me, you professor. It didn't destroy them. No, it wasn't that. They repented. They turned away from their wickedness. So I just let you know, true genuine man of Jehovah. Because Daniel said, Jonah was expecting that prophecy actually to come to pass. For Abiyawa to commit that genocide. But they repented. So you see, he said, I want to die. I want that prophet to die for people to be calling me false prophet. I'd rather die. This man still keep on prophesying. I'm going to be doing many of his prophecy. It's like he's doing the chalice or run is on a battleground with people in prophecy. If you see nonsense, this man is still pouring out. You just prophesied out loud, failed and false prophet. And he didn't care. He keep on. And he's playing games. Check this out. The apostles of the biblical Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach, Matthew 17, 14 through 21. And when they were come to the multitude, they came to him and set him up, kneeling down to him and saying, Adonai, have mercy on my son, for he is lunatic and so vexed, for often he falleth into the fire and into the water. And I brought them to thy disciples, and they could not cure him. They couldn't cast out that devil. And Yahushua did. So what did the apostles did? Listen, and I come to him. Okay, 19 now. Then came the disciple to Yahushua apart and said, why could we not cast that devil out? Why? Listen, Yahushua attended the problem. And he said unto them, because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove it thence to yonder place, and he shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Howbeit, nevertheless, this is the cause. This kind goeth not out by prayer, but by fasting. So what are we saying? They feel remorse. They were embarrassed. We have been with this God. And we sometimes send us outside. So why couldn't we to this? Yahshua let them know the problem. This very devil is the devil of Noah's day and Lot's days. We see fire, then we see water. There is a devil that is going to turn you into lunatic, like you all become lunatic, still praising this he goat, this nonsense, justice, destruction, calling him man of what, man of bank. You are a lunatic. So what is the devil make you now? What is it trying to put you into? Into the days of Noah's judgment. That was the water. He said for the devil was throwing me to the water and also throwing me to the fire. So what is the fire? It is the judgment of Sodom and Gomorrah, when everything will be utterly wiped out. That is lake of fire. But the disciple came with a humble heart. Messiah, why couldn't I just slay my feet, no remorse at all? He still keep on pouring nonsense. Instead of you to be humbled and just quiet for a moment. Why this prophecy could it come to pass? I heard a clear voice who spoke to me, who is walking in me. He didn't question that. And I keep saying nonsense. I step on someone. I think I won't be able to read. It pains me. I'm still coming back because this is a purifying effort message. Okay, this is a message that carries a huge deliverance. So I will still keep returning back to it. Now the scriptures I cannot read, or rather I couldn't read. 1 Kings chapter 18, 41 through 45. So what happened over there? We see the prophet. This is what we want to do now. We see the prophet Eliyahu, prophesy to Ahab. Ahab, go home, for the rain is going to fall. Abundance of rain. He once prayed, the rain ceased. Now you want to reverse that prayer. Ahab, just go home. You're going to be having a abundance of rain. So what did he do? He now go on his knees. Because you prophesy already. He now pray. After he prayed one time, he sent his servant, go and check the cloud, though. The one will go to the cloud, he will check nothing, no. He will return back to him, he will say, son, nothing, no. Eliyahu will go on his knees again, pray, say, go again. He now go again, nothing, until the seventh time. That man was on his knees. He never prophesied no prophecy anymore because I've already declared it to the king, prophesied to the king, and said it's going to be abundant of rain. Don't burn that. You're going to see Yahweh, myself in another form. You just go and sit down and watch Yahweh doing it again, reversing the situation again. Now Ahab went home waiting for that abundance of rain. And the prophet of Yahuwah make himself, he said, you that call upon heaven, give yourself no rest. And give Yahweh no rest. He keep praying 7 whole time. He will send his servant, go and check the cloud for me. What is going on here? Now I will come and say, sorry, sir, nothing until the 7th time. He shut himself inside. This man still prophesying nonsense. John Cecilia Destruction still talking trash. He was not humbled at all. You just lied. You told a wide word lie and you felt no shame. Yeah, what's my name? Let's put some. Matthew 24:24. This is the Messiah over there. Okay, called their miracle a live wonder. Okay, let's quickly read the book of the two-headed snake. I need to put that, okay? I need to put that. The book of Hanukkah, whom you call Enoch, chapter 8, verses 2. I will do this video again, okay? Then I'm going to title it The Mystery of Christian Miracle. Listen, verses 2. And there arose much godliness, and they commit fornication, and they were led astray, and became corrupt in their ways. Some Jazer taught enchantments, and wrote cuttings, and morose the reserving of enchantments. Now, the one that is going to attack you is a snake. It's called Sam Jazer. It's going to, what is enchantment? To bewitch you, to cast spell on you. Okay, now it's going to resolve it. It is Jesus, the amorous. That is why I said their miracle is deceiving. That is why I said their miracle is a lying wonders. That is why I said their miracle is the mark of the beast miracle. Let me hang it here. These are the first prophet. They are here with you already. We'll do more of this, okay? Because I couldn't elaborate or deliberate more the way it's supposed to be. But I'm running out of that. I got to go. Now, Revelation 19:20, you're going to see the end of the first prophet. Revelation 20 verses 10, you're going to see the end of the first prophet is the link of fire. The first prophet is going down with the Amoros and the Sam Jazer. Allah is the Amoros. Sam Jazer is the Jesus. Excuse me. Sam Jazer is the Amoros. Jesus is the, I don't know, what am I saying? Sam Jazer is Allah. Amoros is Jesus. The one that will heal you. That is Jesus. And that snake, that is what I saw on him. He will attack. He will heal. That is why it's deceiving. Miracle. We are done for now. Thank you, Abba.